What is up, you guys? So today I'm going to be doing this no foundation skin look, and basically if you guys want to know how I did this, keep on watching. This video is in collaboration with NARS, and the two concealers that this video is kind of about is their Soft Matte Complete Concealers and their Radiant Creamy Concealer as well. For real, I'm kind of addicted to this concealer now that they sent me it, and I've tried it, so you will be seeing it in a lot of tutorials. I'm not even gonna lie, there is a lot of different shades as I'm showing you to choose from, and you can obviously use the shades to highlight and contour and all that stuff as well, like I'm gonna be doing in this video. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it. So you do want to start off with a little bit of primer just before you jump right in, just so everything blends in nicely and your pores are all smoothed out and all that good stuff. So I'm just smudging a little bit of pore filler all over my face and neck and doing it very seductively, so with slow-mo. And then next, I'm just taking the shade Light to Vanilla, and this one is going to be my main shade, which is the one that I'm going to be using to actually conceal my blemishes and all that stuff, and it's the one that matches my skin tone the best out of all of them. And yeah, I'm just basically using a little tiny concealer brush and stippling it in circular motions, making sure to kind of blend it out as best as I can because there is no foundation, so you do want to make sure it's as seamless as possible. And you can also use your fingers to kind of pat it in place and warm the product a little bit better. This concealer is also super buildable, so when you are doing the no foundation look, you want to kind of start off with a little tiny bit and then kind of build the product on spots that you want to cover better than the other ones. But you do want to start off really lightly and kind of pack it on as you go along. Next, I'm taking the number 1 shade, which is a shade lighter than my normal skin tone, and this is the one that I'm going to be using as a brightener, mainly for my under eyes. And I am using a little brush to kind of place it down first, just because this is where I need the most coverage on my face, so I want it to be pretty opaque, and then I'm using the concealer brush to blend it out as I go along. And you could also use your fingers, it is really up to you. You could use the lightest shade as a highlight as well on your chin and on your nose, but I'm going to be using the Radiant Creamy for that, but just an option, But now I am taking my Radiant Creamy, and this one is also in the shade number 1, and this one is a little bit medium to high coverage. It's a little more illuminating and radiant, so it is perfect to use as a highlighter. The other one is more for coverage in my personal opinion, so those are how I use them. And I'm just applying it on my cheekbones to just brighten everything up. For my cream contour, I'm taking my medium dark 2 shade, and this is the caramel one, and I'm just dotting it really lightly. Since there is no foundation, you do want to make sure you don't go overboard with your contour, because otherwise it'll look super messy and kind of like dirt. So you do want to go as light hand as possible, just enough to define your face, not enough for people to be like, oh yeah, that's definitely cream contour. Next, I'm taking the same concealer brush with just leftover product on it and blending away. Make sure to set everything with some loose translucent powder, and then you can just move on to the rest of your face after this step. I usually tend to focus on just the areas that I concealed the most when I do the no foundation thing, just because I don't want to over powder my face and make it feel cakier than it needs to. So just powder the spots that you set. Move on to the rest of your face. I'm just applying some lip balm and my lip liner, dotting just a tiny bit of powder highlight on my cheekbones just to illuminate that much more, and setting my brow hairs with brow gel just so they're in place. And that is really all. You could continue into this look with more makeup, or you could stay natural. This is a kind of no foundation look. It's better for those no makeup days. Do love it for that, but otherwise, that is all. I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me do #SpawnVids. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.